If you're not ready to watch me take him from an absolute hero to an absolute zero, I wouldn't keep watching. Let's first take a look at the supposed greatest speech of the 20th century. And look at the little symbol at the bottom of that. That's a funny symbol. Do you know what it is? Well, you can see that that symbol belongs to these guys. And those guys have their hands very deep in distorting our reality and presenting us with things that aren't true and providing heroes when they're ready to provide us one of their heroes. Well-known club member himself is quoted as saying, "When the people need a hero, we shall supply him." And supply him they did. But their goal isn't to supply a real hero. Their goal is to supply someone that is going to help further the divide that they want between us all. And divide he did. And well, when they were done using him to divide us enough, they had to take him out. But you see, they don't really take him out. They just pretend to take him out to cause further divide, to upset people more and to control people's minds more. And well, they just insert him a little later down the road. And in his case, they didn't even change his last name. MLK to Don K. That's Don King, the fight promoter, the Mike Tyson fight promoter. And hey, that's a funny symbol he's doing. I wonder what that means. You see, these guys, they like duality. It's why they like the black and white checkered floor, because it represents duality. And you want to see the duality in this? Well, he was a pacifist and didn't want people fighting. He just wanted them arguing amongst each other.
That the best way to deal with the dilemma that we face in this country is through nonviolent resistance.
And what better way to have duality with a non-violent pacifist than to transition him to a literal fight promoter?
I think boxing is the last vestige of the free enterprise system. It's the only business in the world that I know that a guy totally uneducated can become a millionaire. And if he has good common sense, he can then hire sense, in order to have longevity.
But you're still not convinced that this king became this king, and seeing them look alike and looking dumbfounded alike and smiling alike, and moving and speaking alike, and one morphing seamlessly, perfectly into the other, down to the exact alignment of their chin, still isn't enough for you? Well, I come packing heat. Because whether you realize this or not, I don't do these unless I find my smoking guns. And you can act different, and you can talk different, and you can even try to move different. But even when you remove facial markings, there's going to be some sort of remnants, especially when they're big, noticeable marks like that would kind of probably leave some sort of hole in your face. But as you guys know, I don't really do this to be serious. It's all for entertainment. I don't really think there's some sort of elite club that you and I aren't in that is secretly running things behind the scenes, all in an effort to get people to do everything they can to worship someone and not the other. All for entertainment purposes only. I know he was really a hero, just trying to do the right thing. Entertainment only.